The Uyghur Muslim nowadays, most of them cannot even offer salah. They're not allowed to fast. They are forced to have food during Ramadan. Many are forced to have alcohol. And if they don't listen to the authorities, they are put into concentration camps.
Some Muslims that were Uyghur, this is how they're living. There are places, in Ramadan, they force them. They have these beer drinking contests during the fast. And they force the men to drink beer publicly. And if they don't, their families will disappear. And they force this on the Muslims. This is the state of those Muslims. What's happening in so many places in the world doesn't even make it to the news. That they can't even go pray. The way there's military presence outside their masajids. So many masjids are being destroyed. Like, there are people who, if you find copies of Quran, if you find a tafsir of the Quran, then your family can disappear. Your family can disappear. This is the state of the Muslims.
Of our Uyghur brothers and sisters, there are those who are being persecuted simply for the crime, quote unquote, of reading the Quran, of growing a beard, of going to the masjid, of having gone for Hajj and Umrah 10, 15, 20 years ago. The United Nations has documented the reality of what is happening. Over 1 million people, Muslims, Uyghurs, have been gathered up and thrown into concentration camps. They have been separated from their families. Children have been taken away from parents and put into households of the Han Chinese. Our young sisters have been taken and forcibly married into the broader population. And those children, our sisters, the people in the concentration camps, they are forbidden from anything that is remotely religious. No Quran, no Salah, no Kalima. They're forced to eat pork. They're forced to drink alcohol. They are being deprogrammed. They want to kill the spirit of Islam. They want to kill the religion of these people. And for the last decade, they have been doing this right under the noses of the entire world.
Uyghur brothers and sisters in particular omit this. We have millions of people in concentration camps because of their religious identity, being forced into chambers to relinquish their religion, to relinquish their identity, and have been through all sorts of horrors while they're silenced.
We find one of Xinjiang's many re-education camps into which hundreds of thousands of Uyghurs, Kazakhs and other Muslim minorities have disappeared. Right across the region, mosques are being destroyed. Over the past 2 years in cities, towns and villages, dozens of religious sites once clearly visible on satellite images have been turned into patches of bare earth.
Because the minarets and domes have been destroyed. Yeah, they built a public toilet on the same spot. In 2019, another mosque gave way to an alcohol and cigarette store.